My channel, it's me Kagam. In today's video we're going to be talking about the LV price increases. I know that you guys have probably watched a few videos about it. I wanted to share my take, my opinion, and hear back from you guys as well. And then at the end of the video I want to show you some of my favorite dresses from Balmain, some pieces from Fendi that I'm considering buying. You have to help me with one of them. If you like this kind of thing, please make sure that you stay subscribed, or you do subscribe, like this video and hit that bell. YouTube is kind of being tough on us at the moment, and a lot of you are not getting my notifications. Sometimes you reach out to me, say, hey, I didn't even know you made a video. So please make sure that you basically turn on all of my notifications. I promise I don't spam you. I just do 3 videos a week. So, oh my gosh, let's get into the price increase drama. Okay, so I was reading Passport, and apparently the prices for LV have gone up again. We know that there was a price increase in January, and now there is another one. So I just want to share the information that I found here, but also in a private Facebook group, someone did say that the prices for exotics in general, like the prices for the exotic leathers, is going up as well. So I don't know what that means, but I can't verify that. But at least this one is from Passport. So here we go. First of all, she says that it's the Capucine and the twist styles that are affected. The Capucine PM, the Capucine MM, the twist PM, and the twist MM. So here we go. Old price of the twist PM, $3,550 US for those of you in the United States. If you're in the US, it will now be $3,850. So it's gone up by 8.5% according to her. The twist MM used to be $3,850, and now it's $4,150. So that's gone up by 7.8%. And then she goes on here to say the Capucine and the twist were not affected in the January price increase. So basically, obviously in January, the price increase happened, but the twists weren't affected. I do think that had a few people who liked the twist, like, okay, everything's fine, let me take my time. Well, LV has struck again. And she goes on here just to talk about like how the twist and the Capucines are like not even like a decade old, but they're very popular and they're basically classics at this point. They're always going to be coming back and forth. I think essentially what they're doing is they're just creating that price parity for all of their styles. Basically, it doesn't make sense to say we're only going to increase the price for a certain group of styles and we're not going to increase the price for like other group of styles. So other styles, I mean, basically. So I think it makes sense that the Capucines and the PM, the twists, have been affected. Disappointing. I do really like the twist. I hate it with the top handle. I don't know what they've been thinking doing that. I was on Purse Blog. I'll see if I can find those photographs from Purse Blog. But I was on Purse Blog and there was some like twist top handles. They just look silly and stupid. I have no idea what they're thinking, but those ones are probably affected as well. So twists and the Capucines are affected. What do you think? I think that essentially to me, what this says is just like, as far as they're concerned, they're just happy to increase the price of the twists and the Capucines. They know that the people who like to buy the twists and the Capucines are people who are going to come back. And my cousin was saying to me that she feels like the twist is like a mature, handbag style. I don't personally think it's mature. It's just my personal preference. I love it. I think it's very elegant. I think it's very feminine and very classy. It's funny because the twist is, I wouldn't necessarily say it's like necessarily my style, but I feel like the gold hardware or the silver hardware, like the way the lock says LV on it, I just think it's so different, and it really caught my attention when the style first came out. What do I think of the price increases? I mean, what is there else to say? It's a price increase. It is what it is. I know many people are upset, and I think you have every right to be upset, particularly if you were going to be making a purchase soon. But I just feel like this is who LV is right now. I mean, what can you do about it? It's not surprising to me to see the twist in the PM and the MM go up. I feel like the twist is one of those like reliable sellers for the brand. Don't forget that now LV really wants to focus on leather goods. They really want to focus on their leather products. So they're trying to sell to people, you know, who like leather bags. I'm not surprised to see the twist PM and the MM like go up in price. The Capucine has gone up in price, but she hasn't written a price yet. She doesn't know yet, but she says here that she got confirmation that it has gone up. Just putting my phone down there. What do you guys think about all of this? I think, like, you know, just fundamentally, I think that the prices are going to continue to go up. I think LV just have decided that they want to really focus on the leather, exotics, and the luggage and the trunks that they make. I think that they've made it clear. Obviously, if you're someone who is an LV client and you buy Prêt-à-Porter, I do think you're going to be treated like really well as well, because obviously that's where they want to go. I think they've realized that the canvas bags have become like their crown jewels, and I don't think that they want them to be their crown jewels. I think they want to get back a lot of those old clients who would buy like the luggage trunks, who would buy the clothing, who would buy their jewelry. You know, there are a lot of people who do buy their jewelry, and their jewelry is extremely expensive. It's not a joke. So I think with these price increases, they really just want to set the bar that high. I think if you're someone who really likes the twist, I do think that, you know, you probably might just be like, whatever, it's not really a big deal. Whereas I feel like with the canvas pieces, it's harder for them to like consistently increase the price all of the time, just because I feel like the canvas pieces are, it's not that easy for them to increase the price basically all of the time for the canvas pieces. I'd really like to know what you think. I personally really like the twist. It's definitely one of the bags from LV that I want. When it comes to LV, I really like the Alma BB. The Dauphine is my personal favorite. That's one that has my heart. And obviously I like any exotics that LV makes, and the twist as well. So I would say those are the bags I'm interested in. So yeah, it's a little bit like, ooh, you know, they've gone up in price, but I think also, you know, if it's going up in price, but the twist bags themselves are looking good and they're high quality, I think that's fine. I have read many reviews of the twist. I've seen many reviews, and many people say that the bag itself is high quality. So when people talk about LV's quality issues, I do think a lot of the times they're referring to the canvas items. I need to know what you think about all of this, you guys. How does this price increase affect you? I think there's still a lot of details like we don't know about the price increase that are like filtering through. I think sometimes that's like LV on purpose doing that as like a PR tactic, where they can like filter through a few bits and bobs that they confirm and other things that they don't. So obviously if you know something, you know, drop it in the comments. For me right now, when it comes to LV, I'm interested in those bags that I just mentioned. I really like the Louise earrings. I love those Louisette earrings. I talked about them on the pool video that I did a few days ago. I know I've done so many LV videos recently. I'm sorry, just bear with me. There's so much going on in the world of LV. And I actually really like a lot of their dresses. I'm gonna try and pull up some dresses here that I like. I actually like a lot of their dresses, and I don't really know why I like their dresses, but I do actually really like them, and I think that they look great. But I would have to go to the LV boutique in Johannesburg to physically try it on, because my body right now, I'm like dieting, I'm exercising, I'm doing a lot of like working out and trying to eat well, but my body is very different from like the bottom to the like top and stuff, so I would have to like, try them on. But there are a few pieces I like there. I think a lot of people are upset about this price increase, but I just feel like at this point, what else can we do? I mean, you can be upset about it or you can stop buying. I mean, it's a kind of, you know, I know it sounds kind of harsh what I'm saying, but it is what it is at this point. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with me that it is what it is, or do you think LV is taking the mickey? As usual, I would love to hear what you think. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment below. I'm very keen to know what you guys think about everything, and make sure that you keep watching. Okay, you guys, there's this dress on Balmain's website that I absolutely love. It costs an absolute fortune. I'll throw up the prices in the text because it seems almost ridiculous to say how much it costs. In the US, it goes up to a US size 8. In the UK, it goes up to a UK 12. But a lot of Balmain's dresses are actually on Selfridges' website. And if you go on Selfridges' website, Selfridges say that Balmain have their dresses up to a UK 14. Right now, I am a UK 14 on my hips, but on my top half, I'm a UK 10. So I was like, ooh, I was like looking at these dresses. I was like, you know, I should probably just buy it from Selfridges' website if I was going to buy it. It's horrifically expensive, but I do love it. I love the gold buttons. Normally this kind of green isn't really my kind of green. I prefer brighter greens that look very verdant, but I do actually like this kind of olive green. It looks very it looks quite textured and quite rich, and I love the like details of the B buttons. That's obviously B for Balmain. I really like this. I think Olivier really knows the DNA of this brand, and I know Olivier, you know, he's like a prodigy basically in fashion a phenomenal rags to riches story, him as a designer. But I do think that he really knows like what this brand is about, and I feel like he knows what sells. And I do think that these dresses, they really do sell. What do you think about this dress? I like it. I think it's probably quite short for Tanzania, but I was looking at it. I could probably wear it when I go out on, dates with my husband, if we're going out for drinks, going to bars at night. It's fine. I'd probably even wear it going to like cocktails for sundowners. It's fine. I wouldn't wear it like during the day if I'm alone, because you probably would end up getting harassed, because these dresses also look like they don't really accommodate your like hips. So if you've got like hips like me, I do think like it will ride up a little bit. So the way it looks on the model is probably going to be even shorter in real life. I love it though. I think it's fabulous, and I absolutely love this dress. The next dress I really like from Balmain is this dress, and I'm shocked that I like it because, again, blue strikes again. It just comes to harass me, and blue as a color is determined to come for me this year, because in so many things that I like, they just make a blue version, and it is so annoying. Anyway, I really like this one. I think it's very fresh, and it feels very like, I don't know, kind of feel like a little Bo Peep running through a field, running after baby sheep that I can't find or whatever. I love this. I think it's really, really great. It's much shorter than the olive green dress. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'll put the prices up via text at some point, or maybe I already have. I don't know. It depends on the editing. I love this dress. I think it's really, really cute. I just feel like it's really, really short again. I love what they do. I just don't like a lot of the long dresses from Balmain. They're really, really nice, but some of them are too long. They're like mid-axes. I wish he would just make a midi, like a classic midi length that covers your knees, but it's not like going all the way to your ankles, so you look like, I don't know, like you're wearing leggings. I'm not sure about those like excessively long dresses, especially for me, because I'm like 5'5", so they can actually end up making you look shorter, if that makes sense. But I really do like this one as well. I think it's very cute. There are a few long ones on there that I like, but nothing that really stood out to me like, oh my God, I need to get it today. But there are a few pieces on there that I did really like as well. Okay, so when I was on Balmain's website today looking at the dresses, I saw a lot of the bags from Balmain, which I personally just not a fan of them. I can't get into those bags. And a lot of them actually look like Baguette from Fendi. So I was like, ooh, I'm always on Fendi's website, but let me just go see what's going on. Fendi have got some slam dunk bags, okay? I'm sorry, but no one is coming for Venturini on this part. Venturini, a lot of people, we've talked about this before, a lot of people, who feel forced to go into the family business, she was born to do this, like the baguettes that she has designed. And also there's some misinformation going around. Some people are saying that she's left the house. She hasn't left the house. Kim Jones is just the women's wear designer, but he's not designing the accessories. Venturini is still designing the accessories, and I think it really shows. I want to throw up a few baguettes that I'm absolutely obsessed with. I love this pink embroidered one with the matte hardware. I know a lot of those like ultra matte bags, a lot of people do not like them. I think they're so feminine and so cute. I love them. I love this one. I saw this and instantly I was like, oh my God, this is so great. I wish I had it today. It's such a church bag to me, and I love that about it. It's very conservative. It's very feminine. It can go from any kind of formal event, whether it's conservative, modest, or just like any other day where you can wear whatever you want. I love this piece. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Love it so much. There is another bag. I think it's a Baguette. I'm trying to remember which one it is from memory. Oh yes, there's this other Baguette that I like. It's part of that line. On the website they say it's orange. To me it looks more like yellow. It kind of looks yellow on the website, but if they say it's orange, I think we need to go with that. I also love this. I think it's just really, really cute. I think there's so many variations now of the baguette that are so adorable. There are lots of really cute peekaboos as well that I think are just so cute and so feminine that I really, really like. I'm very curious to know what you guys think about them as well. There's some, now onto the things I was super interested to get. They're these Fendi earrings. They're obviously metal, but they're meant to look like a palladium finish, but obviously they're metal. I love them. I think they're great, but they do look really big. I'm unsure, like these are just my standard earrings. I think I got these from Topshop. These are just like normal size, but the Fendi ones do look massive. They look huge. I don't know about how big they are. They also look quite heavy, but they're also like the smaller version of them, which is just in like a gold colored metal. Which one do you prefer? Which one do you think I should buy? Because I'm really leaning towards the like metal one that looks like palladium, because one earring is like a gold tone and the other one is like a duller kind of rusted gold tone, and I love that. I love the idea of two earrings of like different toned colors, but they also look really heavy. The price is not so much of a massive deal because these prices are expected. I'm very curious to know which ones that you guys would pick out of the two as well. So tell me what you think of these options. Which bags did you like? What do you think of Balmain's dresses, you guys? Okay, let's be honest. Like, when you talk about Balmain and their dresses, okay, so tell me what you think about that as well. Okay, the Deus Ex Machina of this video is yesterday I was on Facebook basically just sharing my video. I'm part of so many groups on Facebook that are about luxury shopping. And I was like, well, let me just share my videos, whatever. And the groups where you're allowed to share your videos. And someone was saying how they're just so tired of luxury YouTubers and shopping YouTubers struggling to like pronounce designer names. And I'm just like, okay, but I don't really understand like why you're annoyed. I don't understand. So she was saying how there's a YouTuber, she wouldn't name the person, saying how they bought that new bag, the new LV bag that everyone's obsessed with, the Coussin bag. And she's like, oh, she keeps calling it the cousin bag. I was like, well, I'm sorry, but maybe she's not a native French speaker or a francophone. I did French at uni and I'm pretty sure I say a lot of things wrong and I think that's fine. So it just raised an interesting topic to me. I do think if you have a Lux channel, I do think you need to try and pronounce things correctly or make like an effort to pronounce things correctly as well, for sure. But I don't really know why people get so weird about it. And then someone was like, oh, well, what's your problem? Like, I mean, she's got the money to buy it, so what? You know, so what? I was like, ladies, why are we fighting over pronunciations here? You know, that woman is right. The woman does have the money to buy it, so who cares? But at the same time, should you make a little bit of an effort and not call it the cousin bag? Yeah, but whatever. I mean, for example, I have a lot of like native French speaking friends who are like born and bred in France. And I know that the proper pronunciation of LV is Louis Vuitton. But I just feel like it's so pretentious because to say it like that in every single Anglophone video, if I said it, I've heard many English-speaking YouTubers say Louis Vuitton, and it doesn't sound pretentious when they say it, but I feel like if I did, I don't know, like when I've tried it a few times in some of my videos and I've ended up just scrapping the video. I remember the other time I was like doing a video about the Dauphine and I was supposed to actually post it, but I decided to scrap it because I just didn't like how I sounded. It just felt kind of pretentious. And hey guys, I want to talk about the Dauphine from Louis Vuitton. You know, and to say that over and over again, I don't know, because you're not speaking French at that moment, it can come across a bit, I don't know if that's making sense, but I was trying to articulate that in the group. And they were like, mate, if you're making a video about LV, you need to say it the way the French say it. And I'm like, again, I can pronounce it the way the French pronounce it. That's not the issue. The issue is sometimes I feel like it comes across kind of pretentious. I don't know. I feel like it's just a pronunciation of the Vuitton at the end. And most people in English say Louis Vuitton. And I understand why they pronounce the N because we're English speakers, you get me? I speak two languages, I speak English and Swahili. And in Swahili, we don't have the letter C, we just have the letter K. So like even for me when I was learning English when I was younger, you like learn things as you go on. Do I think that people need to say Louis Vuitton if they're not French speakers? No, I don't. Sorry, I don't, okay? And in that group, people were really getting into it. And someone was like, oh, you know, like people can't pronounce, you know, Piguet from Audemars Piguet. Some people say Audemars Piguet. And I'm like, again, why can't you don't embarrass the person in the comments, okay? Send them an email or send a DM. And if they want to respond to you, they can respond. Like she was saying that someone pronounced it wrong and said Baguette or whatever. Yeah, yes, we all know it's Audemars Piguet, but not every single person is sitting there thinking, oh, let me open up my dictionary and try and pronounce every single luxury brand correctly. I'm sorry. And there are lots of things in my country, in Tanzania, when foreigners come here on holiday, they pronounce things wrong. Tanzanians will never be like, oh, you said that wrong. You said that word in Swahili wrong. Okay? Oh, you got that wrong. Like, for us here, Swahili is our native language. Swahili is the language used in all movies in the world when Africa's involved. They always use Swahili words, like in Black Panther, they did it. In The Lion King, they did it. And for us, we just love hearing our language. We're like, yeah, Swahili's being mentioned. But we're not like, oh my God, that person said this in Swahili and they said it wrong. They didn't say it with the right accent. I don't know. I just think it's a little bit pretentious. I feel like if I was speaking to friends of mine who are French, I would say Louis Vuitton. But I feel like it doesn't feel natural to me to say it like that for an Anglophone video. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, I do think that the person in the Facebook group made a fair point, and I don't pronounce every single thing correctly. I had a friend of mine from Rome who actually told me it's Versace. She was like, hey babe, it's not Versace. Everyone says that that's wrong. It's Versace. I was like, okay, got it. Thank you, because so I don't end up embarrassing myself on the internet, but thank you for letting me know. I'm not an Italian speaker. I'm not going to know that. I need to know what you guys think of this, because people in the Facebook group were going off, and I was just like, look guys, I can't with you guys, okay? Let her call it her cousin bag, whatever. She's paid for it, it's hers. If you like this video, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and share this video as well. Please comment, and I'll see you in my next video.